Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am taking you along my cruise. I'm gonna put out a little disclaimer. I had pneumonia and uveitis on both of my eyes, which I did not know I had those medical conditions. I had seen a doctor at least 3 times and tell me why this doctor was gaslighting me, telling me that there was nothing wrong with me and that I was fine. So in my head, I'm thinking like, I'm fine, I'm okay to travel. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and continue giving you a tour of this cabin. One thing I like about this cruise line is that the shower head is one of those like removable ones. And they also have like shampoo, conditioner, body wash, all the essentials. The vanity had really good lighting. Something that I was concerned with is I couldn't find an American outlet, and I had brought in my own hair dryer because I'm super picky about like using other people's hair dryers because sometimes they like have dust, dirt, and particles. All I could find was the European ones, but not to worry, they do have American outlets. The next thing we're going to talk about is water bottles. Every time I go on a cruise, I always bring my own water bottle because ain't nobody going to pay $5 for a bottle of water. One thing I love about the Paradise is that it is an older ship, which means the thermostats don't work as well. And I'll take that as a plus. I'll take that as an advantage. I've been on ships before where it is freezing cold. I'm like, Miss Thing, does a penguin live here? Does a polar bear live here? Am I in the Arctic? And all the ships that I've been on before do come with a little mini fridge. We're going to go over this little magazine together. So most ships do offer an all-inclusive alcohol package, which I'm not about that life because I don't even drink that much. And you can always pay extra for like the sushi restaurants, the steak restaurants, the room service, which I'm not about that life. I'm just gonna eat what is already included in my package. Just an FYI, the price that you originally pay for your package, the standard food, is really good. So I don't find the need to pay extra for food. The ship also has a casino, which I'm also not about that life, porque para perder dinero, no gracias. Yo no sé nada de casinos. And they have an arcade that is 24 hours. The next few pages of the magazine are just basically add-ons. So anything you can do when you get off the ship, different excursions. They have dolphin encounters, zip lining, just different activities you can do while you're off the ship. Like I said, these are add-ons, so you have to pay extra for all of this. As soon as my husband and I boarded the ship, we did pay extra for the swim with the dolphins excursion in the Bahamas. And I highly recommend this excursion. It is a little bit on the pricey side. I feel like all cruises offer photography where they have a cute little background. I haven't purchased a picture on a cruise ship in a really long time. And they also offer spa services, which I also don't recommend because I feel like they're super pricey, but they do have like the massage and the facial. I just feel like that's something that you can do on land, like wherever you live, instead of the ship because they're kind of pricey on the ship. And if you want a tattoo, they have you covered. This right here is the port in the Bahamas. And off in the distance, you can see the Atlantis Resort, which I've heard is very pricey. I don't know, I've never done it before. At the port, I took this ferry ride, which is about 30 minutes from the port to get to Blue Lagoon. It is like a private little resort area, and that's where they have the swimming with the dolphins. This excursion I paid for and organized at the ship. The ferry had a narrator, and they were telling us where like Oprah's house was at, where Shaq's house was at. So many beautiful homes. This is the entrance to the Blue Lagoon Island, and just look at how beautiful that water looks. Super crystal clear. They have tons of little activities for kids, little jumpy areas. I think they have swimming with sharks, swimming with stingrays and swimming with dolphins here. Don't quote me on that. I only did the swimming with the dolphins part. They have a cute little section where kids can swim. I think at its deepest point, it's 4 feet, the little kiddie area. And also, I didn't notice any rip currents, which I feel like this is super family safe. This is so cute. Oh my goodness.
Ready? Hold on, they like ice cream. They're nice. Are you done? You done? What? Look over there.
Wow.
That's cool.
You can swim pretty fast. Pretty fast. Now give it up for several inches. Tell them bye, guys.
Bye. You guys are so cute. I love you guys. Oh my gosh. That is all the footage I have with the dolphins on my camera because unfortunately they did say no cameras allowed. I did end up buying their pictures, their videos that were taken with their cameras at an additional expensive fee. The only reason why I did not include the dolphin videos on my YouTube channel is because my husband comes out and we're keeping him private. But look at how crystal clear this water is. You can see right through the water. This is the market they had in Nassau. It's supposed to be like a famous market. I don't remember the name of it, but they had tons of shops here. I did walk the city of Nassau and mainly everything was closed on a Sunday afternoon at almost 3 o'clock. I didn't understand why, but I was looking for some cough medicine and the pharmacy was selling some Ozempic. Kind of tempting. I don't even know what the regulations, rules, what the requirements are, but they did have that Ozempic on the island. P.S. I am being sarcastic about that Ozempic. It is me here, finally talking to the camera. So today was our day out in at the port. I think it's called it's Nassau. That's like the main capital. And then we ended up getting a ferry to Blue Lake Lagoon, which is where we swam with dolphins. And I loved every moment of that. The only bad thing is they do not let you film or take pictures at all because, of course, they want to be the ones to film and to take pictures because they want to sell you the packet. So, of course, I bought the packet, okay? It was like $140. And I'm a little bit scared because, like, what if the pictures never get to my email? They said it would take like 3 days, but, like, how am I supposed to communicate with you, right? Another thing, I still have a cough. I still have a cough. It had gone away, but then as soon as I stepped foot on this ship, I got a cough again. And they did not have any cough syrup in the gift shops or like any of the stores here that they have on the ship. So when I came to Nassau or Nassau, I don't know how to pronounce it. I did get some cough medicines. They are made out of glass. It says I'm supposed to take 2 tablespoons, and I don't have any tablespoons around here. So we're just gonna I don't know. And it says to shake. I did not shake. So let's shake it. How much is gonna be 2 tablespoons? Who knows?
Just take 2 chunks. 2 chugs.
This is disgusting. The water is so refreshing. I got some cold water when I came on the ship, so it's so refreshing. Also, right now the weather is perfect. Like, it's not too hot where your skin is like sizzling in the sun, and it's not too cold where you're like needing to put coats and jackets and all this stuff. So I absolutely love the weather. The water was a little bit on the chilly side, but it's still not as cold as like California water. And you get used to it when you go in. Obviously, I went in to swim with the dolphins, and I don't know if it was because I was so excited to swim with the dolphins that I didn't even care that the water is cold. Here's just a quick little recap, maybe some do's and don'ts from my experience today being in Nassau or Nassau. Was it Nassau or Nassau?
Just choose one day and stick with it.
So.
Tomato.
Okay. Down the main strip, it's only busy like right in the port and that one little street outside the port, because everything else it's ghost town, and like a lot of stores are closed. I don't know if it's because it's Sunday and they are super religious that they don't open, kind of like Chick-fil-A. You know, Chick-fil-A doesn't open on Sundays, but like a lot of stores in town were not open. I always love to explore off, you know, like to meet the people, meet the culture. And I don't know, I honestly didn't even get any safe vibes, if that makes any sense. Like, we kind of went walking 2 or 3 blocks into the city, and it was a little, I don't know, it just gave me a little danger vibes. But I mean, that's just what I was sensing, maybe because everything was closed. To get from Nassau to Blue Lagoon Island, it's only about a 30-minute ferry ride. And I do want to say that I felt like the Blue Lagoon Island is super like touristic vibes. Like, there was nothing on that little island except beach chairs, food for the tourists, bathrooms for the tourists. That's about it. Like, I didn't see any homes there. I doubt people actually live there. So yeah, but it's still beautiful. You already know, every time I travel, I always get a magnet for my dad. So this one has a little turtle and it says Bahamas. The other thing that I got is this waterproof camera. It was supposed to be to go swimming with the dolphins and just take some pictures, a little cute little snapshots. It is a regular Kodak, but except this one is a swim camera or waterproof camera. It is waterproof up until 15 feet. I was really hoping to use this camera, but they're like, nope, no cameras allowed. Now I'm going to talk about the entertainment on this ship. I've seen a lot of performances, a lot of entertainers, a lot of singers, and this Paradise ship particularly had 2 people that stood out. One of them was a girl and she was a dancer, and the other one was a guy and he was a singer. They were just amazing. They had so much charisma. The vibe was there. I wish I would have gotten their names or their Instagram handles or something to kind of follow their career progression, but I didn't. The girl that I'm talking about has her hair up in a bun. It's the darker colored hair. She's kind of off to the left of the screen. Her energy is just everything. This is her again. This is the guy that I'm talking about, who is also a really good singer. He was just giving it all with his energy. And on top of that, there were some songs that they had to sing in a different language. I am fluent in Spanish, and let me tell you, he was trying 110% with that Spanish lyrics. He was amazing. Once again, the dancer is the girl that's closest to the screen right now. She has her hair up in a bun with the orange little bathing suit type deal. I don't know, leotard. I don't know what they're called. If anyone has her Instagram, please let me know, because I would really love to follow her. This show was just immaculate. It was the energy of the show I loved. That is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching my channel. If y'all could do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.